Hello, hola, bonjour, ciao, what's up, hey man. Hello everyone and welcome to my class and my channel. If I've met you before, welcome back. If not, it's good to have you. My name is PauletteRolleAlesnik. I am an educator, an artist, and a motivational speaker. I love what I do. Yes, I do. It's just so fun. It's so fun to come into your lives and to encourage you, to motivate you to action, and to discover those multiple streams of income and to live the best. To meet my friend, Mini-Me. That's her name. Literally Mini-Me. She's from the Bahamas. So meet my friend. In my workshops and classes, you will meet many characters, so get ready. Paulette is a character within herself, but in addition, you'll meet characters like Mini-Me. Say, hey. She'll be like, hey, y'all, what's up? But welcome. Seriously, you are awesome. You're amazing, and I want to thank you for joining me. I don't take your time for granted. Life is short, and if you literally came in to watch my video to get some value from my experiences, I appreciate you. Know that you're awesome. Yes, you are. You're awesome. You're fabulous. You are amazing. I want to tell you that right off the bat. Yeah, and you'll get assignments in my classes, but they'll be awesome because you're awesome. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about forecasting. Forecasting your life, forecasting what you see, forecasting what you want, getting those ideas from your head on paper, getting those ideas from your heart on paper, and then getting the ideas from the paper. I have a couple of my vision boards behind me, getting them from paper to reality, okay, and what that takes. The life skill that I chose for today is communication. Communication through imagination. Say, what? She made that up. I probably did. So what? My class. Here we go. So life skill, communication. Communication through imagination. We all know that communication is one of the greatest tools that we can have in our arsenal. So whether you have bad communication or good communication, it sometimes determines your life. You know, in the workplace, your place of faith, in the community, OMG, at home, how you communicate, whether it's through your words, verbally, or just bodily languages. Whatever, however you communicate says a lot to the world. So my job today is to talk about forecasting. And for me to do that, I just need each and every student in this class to learn the art of communicating to themselves through imagination. Now, imagination is the pathway to everywhere. Whether you want to go east, west, north, or south, or anywhere in between, it takes imagination to get there. It starts with imagination. Imagination decides everything. Muhammad Ali, the great, you know, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. The great Muhammad Ali said, a man without imagination is a man without wings. Don't you want to fly? A man without imagination is a man without wings. Well said. But my greatest of all quotes is Albert Einstein. I love what he says. He says, your imagination, not mine, but your imagination is your preview to life's coming attraction. I'll say that again. Your imagination is your life preview, is your preview to life coming attraction. I probably messed that up. Hopefully I can put it on the video so you can see it properly, or you can just Google it. But your imagination is your preview to your life's coming attraction. You know, when a movie is coming out, or somebody said, hey, let's go see this movie. What do you want to do? You want to see the preview. They call them trailers. They call them snippets, whatever we call them. You want to know, what is this movie about? So you watch this short snippet of the movie, a preview, a trailer. But guess what? When you imagine these things, those are little inklings or guiding points, or, you know, north stars and just points of relevance for your life as you see it. Imagination is absolutely everything. So I want you, right now, I talk rather fast. I want to say that. I hope you understand everything I say. I try to articulate and pronunciate. After all, I'm an artist. But I do speak very fast. So if I do, I apologize. I will try to breathe in and exhale. Exhale imagination, right? So I thank you so much for that. So as children, amazing, fabulous children, imagination is just, it runs wild with colors and the things they do. And oftentimes you would hear us say, don't stifle a child's imagination. Let them be, they want to be a purple pony, they can be a purple pony, or they can be a polka dot dog, like a pink and blue polka dot dog if they want to. Do they want to have a cat's head but a bird tail? Let them do it. They just have the most vivid imagination. And I love it. And have you ever wondered what happens as we grow up and our imagination kind of dwindles away? I would suggest fear might be the cause of many of our beautiful imagination dwindling away. Remember, everything comes from imagination. Everything comes from imagination. The chair that I am sitting in right now, somebody said, you know what? I'm tired of standing up. We need to sit down. And then they decide to build a chair. And later on, somebody goes, oh, this chair is so hard. I should put cushion on it. And they decide to make it more fluffy and whatever. So the frames in my home, the fans, the light, the ring light on my camera, the cell phone, probably that I'm recording this on, and you're probably watching me. Somebody's imagination. Remember back in the day, if you're old enough, we had to go to the kitchen or the living room and attach ourselves to a phone. And some of the phone had really short cords, and then some had long cords to go in another room, right? And then one day somebody must have said, you know what? I just need to finish this conversation, and I don't want to be attached to the phone, or I don't want to be in the kitchen or my bedroom. I need to be on the go, like in my car. Or I just have to go to work and finish this conversation. And somebody designed a detached phone. Call them cell phone. And they were about this big when we first got them. Maybe that big. I don't know. They were huge. But anyway, everything comes from imagination. Everything. And that's why I surround myself with positive things, godly things, energy that's high. The books, like the books that are around me, I've read some of them. I haven't read all. But in my imagination, these are the things I want to do. This one, you know, success through serving. I've served my community. Secret of a Millionaire Mind. I see these books every day. The 1 Minute Millionaire every day. Multiple streams of income, one of my specialties. So if you want to learn how to make extra money and do extra things and just be the best version of yourself and not rely on one income, I have these books around my house and in my car and in my space so I can see it. And to remind myself to imagine more, to do more. I think I'm going off topic here, but just so you know, by seeing them, it just reminds me, oh, I can imagine. Because truly, imagination is the pathway to everywhere. Imagination is like, it starts everything. So I was saying how fear possibly stifles our imagination. I'd like to read for you, but I really want to see if you get anything from this. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us. We ask ourselves, who are we to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are we not to be? Who are you not to be? Your playing small does not serve the world. There's no enlightenment in you shrinking so others won't feel insecure around you. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to let their lights shine as well. So as we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. It's such a powerful, powerful poem by Marianne Williamson. And Nelson Mandela actually uses this in his inaugural speech when he became president. And I love it. I try to live that all the time. So why am I reading you the poem? I think because we know we have to imagine something for it to come to pass. We have to vision it. We have to forecast it. But oftentimes we feel we have to play small because of our family members. Oftentimes we feel like, oh, I'm inadequate. Oh, I better just like, oh, let me put on my, there's so many haters. Let me put on my hater blockers. So these false evidence around us cause us to shrink back. Well, nobody on my block ever drove a car like that. Nobody from my neighborhood ever moved up there on the north side, the south side. So we shrink to fit into our family unit. We shrink to fit into some small circle where people don't even appreciate us. Let me suggest this to you. Break out of your fear and your inadequacy and let your light shine. Let your light shine. So it's not your light, it's not your darkness, it's a light that you're afraid of. That you could be so awesome, so great, so big, so fabulous, so successful. Break out of it. Don't shrink them. I don't even have my hater blockers on. I don't know why, but don't just shrink and put on some glasses so that, oh my gosh, I don't want people to see all that I have, all that I've accomplished. No, don't shrink back so people can feel secure around you. I know some people who make themselves seem more dumb. They dumb down themselves to fit in with their friend. Like, seriously? What kind of sense that makes? Just to fit in. Find new friends who are just as intelligent or more intelligent as you are. In fact, I like to be the dumbest person in my circle. You know why? Because I want to level up. I want to learn. I would like to know more. So when I find myself in a circle and I seem to be the one to know more, I'm like, okay, I have no problems moving. Friends, don't hate me. But I have no problem moving on. I can bring them up as well, but I'm not going to stay in a circle where I have to pretend that I have less money, I have less education, I've accomplished less, I'm doing less in the community to make you feel good. Or I can't talk about certain accomplishment around you because, oh my, you better not, we better not because no, let's not shrink. Now I'm saying all this before I talk about the meat of what we're going to talk about, which is forecasting. Okay. Again, like I said, imagination is everything. And Albert Einstein says your imagination is your preview. Yeah, that's your movie. The movie to your life's coming attraction, not my life. You want to see my life's coming attraction? I kind of pulled out a very old, I'll show you what forecasting is. Some people call it vision boarding. So my life's coming attraction, this is about maybe 20 years old behind me. So this is a vision board from years ago. And I know you can't see it from there. Sorry about the technology, and I'm not the most technical person, but you can see things on here that I now own. Home that I now live in. Multiple homes that I now own. The car in this picture I now drive. The watch I have had for years. Funniest thing is the refrigerator on this picture, which I cut out years ago from a multi-billionaire's house. It's in my house today. I totally forgot about it. And this refrigerator and that closet is in my house today. So, you know what? It starts in your mind. So, what is forecasting? After all of that, what is forecasting? Some people call it vision boarding. And it's simply forecasting the life you would like to have. Right? So, if you would like to own a home, began to find pictures, magazine. I have tons of magazines in my empowerment room. By the way, I should have done a, what do you call it when the camera goes around, like a 360, like Pomeranian, whatever. I can't think of the word right now, but I wish I'd done a 360 of this room. This is my empowerment room, and I choose to record in here because I am empowered when I'm here. And the only thing in here are books. There's no TV. Pictures of leaders, powerful people, books by mighty men and women of God. All the books in here I've read behind me. I'm talking about leadership stuff from Miles Monroe, Oprah Winfrey, lots on real estate, and lots on, mostly books on multiple streams of income because I don't trust one job, that sort of thing. So this is my empowerment room. And this is something I envisioned years ago. So what is forecasting? When you take the things that you wish you had. I wish one day I will, if only I could, right? The Joneses have that. The people on the other side of the track, right? Those people over there on the side of the track, when you begin to forecast their lives, it'll come to you. When you go, oh, the Joneses have that. When you begin to forecast and imagine and write it out and put it on your beautiful vision board, the Joneses' life will come to you. Who the heck are the Joneses anyway? I don't even want to keep up with them. I want to have a better life than them. So, but when you begin to forecast that, it'll come to you. So I have multiple vision boards. I'm going to try to show you one. They're so huge. Can you see? I'm getting a bit personal here. I promise you this is not nudity. This is just a lady with her baby, and her skin is so radiant and so gorgeous. And that has always been a challenge for me. So I put people on here with the lady with the beautiful skin over here, and more closet. I love walk-in closets. And pictures, I just ripped this one up because I didn't want to put some of the people picture on here, but these are some people I wanted to meet, not just meet, but have a relationship with, like celebrities. I'm not into celebrities, but I'm into successful leaders, that sort of thing. So I apologize, but I forecast them. And what I do is I put them up on a vision board. I also teach these classes. So if you want, when it's safe for us to meet in person again, if you'd like for me to come and teach you a forecasting class, it's beyond vision boarding. Everybody have their little snippet, have a party, have a drink. If you drink, it's beyond vision boarding. It includes vision boarding, but it's a lot more with follow-ups and all that stuff. And I do that. I'll tell you a funny story because I'm sharing my personal life and showing you things on there. That stuff is in my bedroom, in my bathroom. But I'll share something funny with you. When I was younger, my sister was my roommate and my cousin. First my sister, just my sister and I. And then later on my cousin. And they would get on me because I would put Post-it notes. I'll show you a copy of it. I still do it today. So I would put these Post-it notes everywhere. OMG, I think Staples and Office Depot probably stay in business because of me buying Post-it notes and Sharpie. So I would put them everywhere. You're amazing. Yeah, so I tell myself I'm amazing. And I want to remind you that you're amazing. You're fabulous. So I would put these Post-it notes everywhere. And my cousins would be like, aren't you tired of sticking that Post-it note? Won't you remember? Blah, blah, blah. They really got tired of me because I shared. You know, we're sharing this home. And I would put it on the door, on the refrigerator, in the mirror, just in my car, everywhere. But little did they know that, I think eventually they knew that the things that I put on my Post-it note, I found pictures for them, and those pictures got transferred to my vision board. And I would venture to say 99.9% of the things that I put on my vision board, I now live. I now have. People I've met, and some things I've forgotten about that came to my life. When I was 15 years old, I did a visual, it wasn't called vision boarding back then, but it was forecasting in high school. I was in high school, not junior high, but high school here, high school in the Bahamas. And I literally did a vision board, but not visual. It is writing, so I'll say forecasting, because I was asked to. And I put that piece of paper away. I wrote it down, you know, some call it goals and all that stuff. But it was forecasting your future is what the gentleman said. Fold it up, put it in an envelope, and I kept it with my precious stuff like passports and the one gold piece of whatever I had, and I just kept it in there. And do you know, when I was 30 years old, I opened that envelope and I had accomplished. Did not look at that once again, but I don't think so. I had accomplished everything on there, everything. Where I wanted to live, the fact that I wanted to get married at a certain age, that I wanted to own a home, like I just accomplished it. So why am I telling you this? Taking things from your head and from your heart and putting it on paper. Putting it where you could visually see it. Because if I went by and I had all these things writing, as I do have my goals and my affirmation posted as well. But even though sometimes you go by and you forget. But when you see pictures of things, they're captured. Like in your mind just stores them. Right? What you see, you start to want, you start to envy. Just naturally, it happens just naturally. So my vision board, I have to go to the bathroom. I have to go to my closet for clothing every day. My refrigerator, chances are I'll be in my refrigerator multiple times a day. So I see these pictures, I see these things, or before they were pictures, I saw the Post-it notes, and I would remember to look for pictures, and I'm like in people's bathroom just ripping out the whole page. Oh, that's a beautiful home. I love that car. I want to go to Mali. I want to go to, I want to go to Dubai. Just taking people's magazine pictures, and they come to pass. Like it says in Habakkuk 2:2, write the vision, make it plain that those who hear it can run with it. But I want to read it out of the Message. It says, the Lord answers and says, write this. Write what you see. Write it out on big block letters so that it can be read on the run. In other words, make it big and visual so that it can be read on the run. This message is a witness. It's pointing to what's coming. Back up. I read that wrong. This vision message is a witness, and it's pointing to what's coming. I love that, right? It aches for the coming. It can hardly wait. And the vision does not lie. So if you want to read that again, go to Habakkuk 2:2 in the Bible, and it will tell you that God himself says, write the vision. What's the vision? What's in your head? What you visualize? Write it big block, like so you can see it. For me, that's my life's vision. I have a few of those, and some of them I will not put on camera because they're so personal. But you write them, and not just that. When people see them, people can help you with your vision. Like my life, random people just help because they go, oh, you would like to accomplish this? You would like to meet that person? And they help, okay? So I hope that helps you. I want you to begin to forecast. Now I have some assignment, and I have to wrap up really quickly as I'm coming to the end of my time here. And please, this is your assignment. Walk with me for a second. I want to tell you about my friend. So there's this lady. She's gorgeous. I'm talking, her hair is in place. Everything's in place. Her body, her physique is just fine. And I don't mean sexy fine. Like, she's fit. She's the right size for her height. And she loves herself. So I go to meet her at the airport, but I don't go to the domestic or commercial. I have to go to the backside, the private airport, where she comes down from her private jet. And she's wearing the most fantastic outfit. I'm talking Queen Elizabeth, and you won't know this person, some of you will, Lady Penlin kind of outfit. I'm talking, she's wearing sunglasses and just the right hat, and she's put together, and she just comes down the steps. Hi, Paulette, how are you? And I'm like, I'm great, how are you? Where are you coming from now? She's like, oh my God, I need to tell you over tea or coffee. So we go to the best cafe downtown, And she tells me, well, I'm just coming from Hawaii, where we spent a week, the kids and I and my husband. Before that, we were in France and then Bali. And oh my gosh, we were called off to the Bahamas because we had to do some international business. I had to fly to the Bahamas and go back. Oh girl, it was just a lot. And next week I'll be in Germany, and I'm like, that's a lot of traveling. She goes, but that's what I love. That's what I want. And then I'll be back stateside because we're hosting a fundraiser, you know, a political fundraiser, because we want to just help our cause. I'm like, oh, wow, you're all over the world. Yes, but we'll pause on Sunday to go to church because we're believers. How are the kids? The kids are fabulous. You know, Willie will be off to military school soon. And Polly, did you hear about Polly? She was accepted into Yale University. Girl, no. Yes, she was. Congratulations. And do you know my husband? Did he tell you? Did they tell you the news? Oh, no, I haven't spoken to him. You guys have been globetrotting. I'm expecting another baby. I blow kisses at her baby. She's healthy, she's happy, she's great. And she goes, come close, come around this side so I can show you the pictures. And she's swiping left, showing me pictures after pictures of her beautiful life. Does she work? Yes, she owns her own business. And her business can be done anywhere in the world. So she's on the beach relaxing and making money. She's on the beach somewhere else. She's in the mountain hiking with her kids and making money. She owns a private jet. And she shows me pictures of this mansion, gorgeous, gorgeous home. One home on the beach, one home on the mountain. She's like, Paulette, you're welcome to come anytime. I'm like, you know, I work 9 to 5. I need to wait till I get vacation, blah, blah, blah. She's like, well, when you're ready, you are more than welcome to join us. What do you think about her? Would you like to meet my friend? Would you like to meet her? She is fabulous in every way. She's brilliant. She's talented. She's gorgeous. She really is fabulous. She like exudes inner strength and fearlessness. I just love her. I love to be around her, because she empowers me more than this room empowers me, more than any amount of money. Just being with her makes me feel better. I can be better. Never jealous of her. I never compete with her. She never makes me feel less than. She's so comfortable in her skin with what she has. Would you like to meet her? Well, you have. I want you to hold up the mirror and look at that beautiful lady in the mirror. And I want you to begin to imagine what you want for your life. Because that's what she has, but you can have it too. So your vision might be slightly different, but that's what forecasting is. Simply getting the things out of your mind, out of your heart, onto paper. I can plan something for your life. I can speak something for your life. But only you can forecast your truth. Even God can have a prophecy for you. That you'll be wealthy, that you'll be healthy. But only you can walk that out. So I just wish everything, for some of you that's like, oh, that's too much. I don't want to travel. I just want to stay at home with my kids and garden. Or I want to just, I want to just work in my neighborhood library. Whatever it is, whatever makes you happy. Do it. Forecast that. Start with the vision board. I'll show you again. So your assignment for my next class is to go and snip pictures out of magazines, out of books. Yes, we need hard copy. You cannot do this with your phone. And you're going to paste them on a poster board. Let me stand up so you can see how big this poster board is. Regular poster board. You can get them from the dollar store, 2 for $1. So I probably want to get 2 in case you mess up one. So you're going to begin to just find these pictures, cut them, snip it, put them aside. Don't post them on just yet. And just find the pictures of the house you want, of the man you want. If there's men watching this, the woman you want, the babies, that's coming from heaven that you want. So I don't mean you know how the baby looked, but pictures of babies. That body you want, the clothing you want, the places you want to go, the love, the family, just whatever it is, whatever's important to you, faith, family, you know, community, the career. I'm sorry, I'm not talking much about job but the career you want, the education. Get a picture of that college, the colors, the mascot, just get a picture and just splatter your vision board with your vision. Make it plain that you could understand. And maybe one day somebody will come by and say to you, for example, somebody saw a picture of one of somewhere I wanted to go, and they go, you want to go there? Because we have a timeshare there. I'm like, what? So I had to fly myself, but I only bought the ticket and everything else was free. It was on my vision board. They paid for everything else. Just saying, it can happen to you too. But thank you so much for joining me. Once again, start your forecasting. Start your forecasting. Imagine yourself. Be that lady. Rewind this tape. Listen to that again. And after you're done listening to the story of walking through my friend's life, I want you to sit down and close your eyes. Assignment number 2. Sit somewhere quiet where you're undisturbed, in a happy place. And I want you to walk through your life. I want you to imagine your life. I want you to communicate to you through imagination what you would like to see. Forecast that thing. And then when you see it in your head, when you close your eyes and imagine yourself where you want to be, your better life, your best life, then begin to picture it, visualize it. Make a vision board. Watch your life get better. You're about to live a better version of your life. I promise you that. Because what you see often will come. I promise you that. It has worked for me. And I'm just I'm just an average lady here. I know it'll work for you. So I hope you've gotten value from this video. If so, please like the video. This is going to be uploaded on a private organization's dashboard, but if you're allowed to, please share it. I love to try to empower people to take actions in their lives and to better their lives. So I hope that something I said today maybe empowered you, yeah, and help you to become a better person and the best version of you. Remember, you're awesome. And you too can have that great life. Not just people on TV or people you hear about, but you can have the best life ever. Thank you for coming to my class. I've gone a little bit over my time. I appreciate you. Hey, Mini-Me. Bye. Bye. Thank you, guys.